baby. It is week 2 here at the Orange Ribbon Club, aka Torc, and I just want to talk to you guys about how anger affects your parenting. That's what we're going to be working on this week. So how about you guys tell me how your week 1 went? I'm going to give you guys a bonus video and let you know how mine went. I can say that it was, I'll give you a little sneak, it was very tricky. So let's start off with number 1. I'm going to give you guys about 5, maybe a few more, but let's start off with just the first 5. So in your child, your anger can have a lot of major effects, and your anger can have a lot of negative effects. And what we want is positivity, and we want to parent positively. So I know that that is very hard. I am not saying that it is not hard. It can definitely be very tricky, especially for stay-at-home moms or even working moms who have to get your kids to stay on a schedule when you're here and when you're not. And I also want to say it's not just moms. I'm going to say parents. I don't like to just say moms. So your anger can cause a lot of negative effects in children, such as frustration, feeling alone. It can cause them to be very depressed, have anxiety. So our major thing is that we want you to be in control of yourself so that you can help them. So your anger triggers a fight or flight response in your child. Think about it this way. If someone comes to you, let's say an angry customer comes to you at work and they are yelling at you and they're just irate and they don't, you don't know what's going on, but you did something or one of your employees did something and now you have to fix it. The first thing your brain is triggered to do is either fight or flight. And how you fight can depend on what happens next. So you can choose to fight positively and stay calm and say, hey, I understand. Let's move forward and see what I can do to fix it. Let's bring solutions and not problems. Or you're going to flight and just say, hey, listen, I don't want to deal with this. I can't, and you're just going to walk away, or you're going to respond negatively to that. And that doesn't help anybody, does it? Okay. My number 2 tip is taking care of yourself. If you do not take care of yourself, then you're not able to take care of anyone else. Now, you may have heard this a lot of times, and it's actually very, very true. You have to take care of you before you take care of anyone else. If your mental wellness is not in check, you're not in check, then you can't be good for anybody else. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself as well. And then secondly, make sure that you're taking care of your family, your team, your unit. Make sure that even if you're a single mom, make sure that you're taking care of the people around you who are helping you, maybe grandparents or anyone else. Just make sure that you're taking care of you and then your family unit. 3, knowledge is power. So learning more about whatever's going on, especially with children who have behaviorally challenged issues or behaviors, who are behaviorally challenged, I can't talk, who are behaviorally challenged. Knowledge is power. Make sure that you're learning, you're researching, you're figuring out what you can do to make things better. You can always make things better. Remember that each child has a developmental stage, and that changes based on their mental diagnosis. So you may have a 10-year-old who is ADHD who really, even though they're very smart, he may, maturity level wise, only be at a 6 or a 7-year-old's level. So you have to give consequences and discipline based on that maturity level as well as age. That's going to help you stay a lot more calm when you realize that, hey, they're not quite ready for me to do taking away the game or whatever your discipline is. You have to make sure that it's age and maturity level based, not just off of their age. Number 4, I actually love this one, and it is very hard, but this is my favorite one. Find your inner child. Make sure that you're laughing, you're playing, you're getting dirty with your kids. Because when you find your inner child, they get to see you for somebody else besides just for mom or for dad. And that's important because they need to see who you are outside of that. And when you get down and you play with them, you're showing them that you're taking the time for them, and that shows them that they are important as well. Another one, number 5, do not harp on small things. Learn how to let some things go. This is going to help your mental wellness and your anger levels. Learn to let things go. Like, you come home and the house isn't clean. Instead of making yourself angry about it and causing that fight or flight response in your child, just let it go. You know what? It's not going to change. You cannot change it now other than to do it yourself or have them help you do it. You can even make it fun, but just learn how to let some things go. It does not always have to be a, oh my God, you didn't clean the house while I was gone. Now you're grounded for the rest of the week. It doesn't have to be that way. Just learn to let things go sometimes. And number 6, I didn't even write this one down. This is just a bonus one. I would say you don't have to parent the way people expect you to. A lot of people, especially nowadays, expect you to be that harsh, very strict parent, that I'm gonna whoop your butt if you don't do what you're told to do kind of parent. You don't have to be that kind of parent. If you choose to I can't say it. If you choose to parent positively, do that. You do not have to go off of what other people think you should be doing, because these are your children. They're yours to raise. So make sure that you're doing what you feel like is best for you and your children. Another one, number 5, do not harp on small things. Learn how to let some things go. This is going to help your mental wellness and your anger levels. Learn to let things go. Like, you come home and the house isn't clean. Instead of making yourself angry about it and causing that fight or flight response in your child, just let it go. You know about these tips in the comments below. Have you tried any of these already? And if you have, what do you think about them? I know that it can be very difficult to not be an angry parent. Trust me, I have 7 children. I know that sometimes you're gonna get mad, and nobody's faulting you when you do get mad. Just make sure that you turn it around and remember that you don't have to stay that way. You can come out of it. You can take 5 minutes. You can use that Stop, Think, and Decide poster that we talked about in week 1. And you can find that on my website, barberfamilypublishing.com, or theorangeribbonclub.org. I think I'm gonna put them on there for about $5. I haven't put them on there yet, but sometime today I think I will. You can find those Stop, Think, and Decides for $5, or if you went ahead and ordered my ADHD, The Help We So Desperately Needed book, you can actually get that for free. I will email it to you as soon as you send me a copy of your invoice or your receipt. Just send it over to author Melissa Leigh-Ann at gmail.com or theorangeribbonclub@gmail.com. Either one I'll answer, and I will send you your free copy of your Stop, Think, and Decide posters. And remember, those are not just for the kids. They're for you too. They're gonna help you and your mental wellness and help you be a less angry parent. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, hit that little notification bell. That way you can stay up to date on week 3 and the rest of the week the rest of the Torc case study. All right, as always, your mental wellness is important to you and it's important to me, so make sure that you take time out to meditate. Bye.